Yo, 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 what up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the one and only mixologist of professional wrestling, Chemical Julian. And brother, what a fucking main event on Raw.
Man, we saw Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair going head to head. No title change.
20
no
minutes.
title change. But
20
Charlotte
minutes.
did take a chair to the back, and Bianca stood victorious in the middle of the ring, holding a chair above her head, which means nothing because she's going to Saudi Mania to fight for the Raw Smackdown Championship. And next week on Raw, Charlotte's not going to be there.
So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, sponsored in part by bodyslam.net. That is bodyslam.net, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I gotta say, Raw was fucking great tonight. I have nothing negative. Well, I do have some negative to say about Raw, but Raw.
What?
Raw was great. Like, Raw, that match deserved a fucking finish. Charlotte and Bianca, 20 minutes. Unbridled fucking violence. 20 minutes.
I got two words. I got two words for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Come closer. Do drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, look. Do drop. Do fucking drop. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna call her that. Piper Niven advances into the finals of the Queen's Cup tournament. They went 2 minutes 47 seconds. 2 minutes 47 seconds, but she beat Shayna Baszler. Ladies and gentlemen. I know, crazy as it sounds, she defeated Shayna Baszler in a clean victory, a clean pinfall victory to go to the Queen's Cup, or Queen's Crown in Saudi Arabia. Now, here's my problem. Remember, I said I have some negative to say.
Please, sprinkle it, man.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? The negative thing that I have to say about Raw was that it was actually fucking good tonight. And it's not going to be good anymore because they don't know how to keep the fucking momentum going. I mean, come on, man.
It's going to be wishy-washy. Yeah.
It was a great match. It was an amazing match. Main event. The tag team match, pretty freaking good too.
Yep.
But let me give you guys a little news. Brian Alvarez said this Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar segment.
Yes.
Lost in the 18 to 40 demographic to the Bunny and Ruby Soho at AEW. AEW beat them in the ratings. Can you fucking believe it?
So here's the funny thing, and I have a nameless friend of mine who is an AEW fan, shall we say, who just got the total giggles over that. And I kind of had to point out, the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns segment was a contract signing. The Bunny was a match.
But see, here's the thing. This is what everyone is so excited about, Julian. And I'm just gonna put it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns is supposed to be the end all be all, the best thing going in professional wrestling today. The god of professional wrestling right now. The man, the myth, the fucking legend, the head of the table. Acknowledge him. But people turn the channel to watch Ruby Soho versus the Bunny.
You know what?
Over Brock Lesnar.
The people who were watching Ruby Soho versus the Bunny,
I acknowledge the Bunny,
did not change the channel. I think they were already watching Ruby Soho versus the Bunny.
No.
Even
on Twitter, it's trending on Twitter right now. Acknowledge her. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's just give credit where credit is due. Like, I'm giving credit where credit is due. What the WWE did tonight with that main event. They basically did what they've never done in the last 4 weeks combined total time. They gave 20 minutes to a bloody mouth Charlotte Flair and perhaps one of the most hottest professional wrestlers in the game right now, Bianca Belair. And I discussed that's coming from me.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane even said it right now. Did I hear him say Raw was great? Yes, Shane, you heard correctly. I said Raw was great. Because quite honestly, it was freaking great tonight. I mean, I'm shocked. I am at a loss for words for how good Raw was. I mean, it was great. I'll give, like I said, I'll give the devil his due. I did have a problem with the simple fact that they put Doudrop over Shayna Baszler. I don't have a problem with that. It was a shocking revelation. Like, it was like, oh my God, did that really just freaking happening?
You know what else was shocking? They decided to hinder the gender.
That's right, my boy. That's right. All hail King Woods.
All hail King Woods.
All hail King Woods. But my problem with this whole thing is this. Doudrop versus Zelina Vega in the finals to crown the first ever Queen's Crown champion.
Doudrop should open a can of
if the fucking WWE, you know what's gonna happen?
Size.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna do our predictions tonight. So pull up your sheet, Julian. We're gonna do our predictions tonight.
I had to fix my sheet.
Send me the new sheet because I'm gonna put it up on the board. Because here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my picks. I'm going to make my picks. And then we're going to put something on it.
All right.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw was pretty good. I don't know what else to say. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But I will say this: all hail King Woods. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. Hashtag all hail King Woods. Yeah. But this main event, the main event was so messed up. I mean, they spent so much time hyping the fact that this guy will be on Raw next week. This guy will be on Raw next week. This guy will be on Raw next week.
They did a lot of that.
They did 30. Look, I counted 30 times they stopped to say, this guy will be on Raw next week. This guy will be on Raw next week. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, it was a little bit confusing because when they did the Kevin Owens promo, I was like, why are they doing a Kevin Owens promo? And then,
right?
Like, oh, he's going to be on Raw next week. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but his contract's up in like 3 months, so he'll be on Dynamite.
Like, y'all haven't had him on TV in 2 weeks, so what the hell? All right, fine.
Okay, so basically, here's the deal. Tonight we had, can they coexist? Can they coexist? I said on Twitter. Can they coexist? You saw that when I put that on Twitter? Can they coexist?
Don't you love that?
We had Drew McIntyre and the WWE World Champion
Big E
take on the
Dirty Dogs.
Yeah, the Dirty Dogs.
The Dirty Dogs.
Robert Roode, who keeps calling himself Big Rob. Big Rob and Dolph Ziggler.
Really?
That was a really good match. And I expected them to explode like they did. They exploded at the end of the match, which was okay. I mean, they were supposed to.
I mean, they kind of exploded, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But
you know, you skipped over one of the most entertaining segments and match lead-ins of the night.
What's that?
You skipped over Austin Theory versus R-Truth.
Okay, look, I skipped over that for a reason. Okay. I do not celebrate R-Truth whatsoever. He is the dumbest fucking guy on earth.
It wasn't R-Truth.
I know.
Swerve, it was Jeff Hardy again.
So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. They showed a video clip of how Austin Theory beat Jeff Hardy.
Again.
Not once, but twice.
About twice.
And backstage, R-Truth is running. They're doing the 24/7 thing. You know, Reginald does stupid flips, which is another horrible segment. They could have gave more time to the women for their matches of this fucking stupid shit. But you know, they chase him through the building, and Austin Theory just stops R-Truth and is like, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?" And he was like, "Yeah, I know who you are." Blah 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 blah. How about we have a match out there tonight? So, just like me, I would look at R-Truth and like laugh too. Austin Theory was like, "Bet, let's go." So Austin Theory is out there.
Now hold on.
For his match.
You skipped over one of the most entertaining lines of the night.
What's that?
When R-Truth said, "I'll accept your match if you get permission from your mama to stay up that late."
Your mama and your daddy.
Got him.
Speaking of Gargano and Candice LeRae,
yeah,
that was pretty funny though. That was pretty funny. He gets him to do the match. So R-Truth comes out, you know, his music plays, and he's all, "What's up, what's up?" He comes out, and then Theory's like, "Well, let's go," and he's like, "No, I didn't say the match was with me. It was with my homeboy." And Jeff Hardy comes out wearing some Halloween inspired face paint.
I really thought it was the same shit he had on last week, but my bad.
Who knows? But you know, it was weird. Anyway, Hardy gets his ass whooped yet again, and Austin Theory wins. Austin Theory takes his cell phone out, goes to take a picture, and it was so crazy because just like Sting out of nowhere, just Jeff Hardy just stood up, hit it with a twist of fate, boom, and then laid on top of him and took a picture. And I could have swore I heard Tony Schiavone scream, "It's Sting!" It was ridiculous, but it was actually pretty funny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was a funny segment.
Hey, but, and I just want y'all to realize we're celebrating the anniversary here.
Oh,
because 10 years and 7 days ago, we had the debut of the Awesome Truth remix.
Oh, Julian.
And you know what? I'm not going to bother singing it for you. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the chance to go on YouTube and look up the Awesome Truth remix entrance, it is one of the most entertaining segments that you will find on WWE Raw television, because Awesome Truth, Evil, R-Truth, and The Miz are hill freaking hilarious.
Okay, that's true. They were hilarious. I mean,
they got arrested at the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, they did. That's right. Speaking of The Miz, you can see him tonight on Dancing with the Stars.
Running opposite of Raw.
doing Grease of all things.
Wow,
it's ridiculous. It's gonna be awesome though.
So now finally my mom knows who The Miz is.
Oh my gosh, your mom watches Dancing with the Stars? Never mind. Never mind. That look on your face just gave me the answer I was looking for. Yes.
She didn't know who Master P was before running Dance with the Stars either.
Oh my God. So look, it was a good tag team match. Believe it or not, the Dirty Dogs whooped that ass. Surprisingly, it was more competitive than I thought.
Yes, it was. So there's a lot of offense. So there was a lot of beat down on Big E being the face in peril, and then finally when he got to Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre got to be the house on fire, come in and get the hot tag and started hitting his spots and whatnot. But Big E was being kind of held in the corner for a while and taken to the outside, and a lot of ring apron violence, as I put here in my notes. But yeah.
It was a good match. It was pretty decent. Like, I didn't expect to be so competitive, and it really was, which kind of threw me off for a second because I just expected Ziggler and Root to get squashed. It's like saying, "Hey, my face is cool. Come sit on it." Getting squashed.
I was really surprised when the segment hit. I was like, "Why are they teaming up again?" But
3 weeks in a row. Can they coexist?
They're just pushing it to, they're pushing it to Saudi Mania, and they did the whole. So this is something you don't often see in wrestling. Drew said to Big E, "Hey, after watching the footage from last week, I realized that I was wrong.
Right.
I got pushed from behind." And I was like, man, if only the refs could do the same thing, there's a lot of shenanigans that just wouldn't matter.
Oh, my God. The word of the week is shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, so, Drew was like, I watched the replay, and I saw that I got pushed from behind. My bad for being a hothead. And Big E was like, hey, you know what? And when I tagged myself in illegally when I shouldn't have, I was kind of being a dick. So shame on me.
Just two nice guys. Just hashing it out. Just be like, hey, man, I'm so sorry I slapped you. Hey, man, I'm so sorry I called you a bitch. Hey, I'm so sorry I took the belt and rubbed it in your face. Hey, I'm sorry about all those shenanigans. Yeah. Like, the love fest was going so deep. I was like, I need to put some boots on because this shit is getting deep right here.
Deep and high. I'll tell you about it.
Someone had commented about a 60-year-old man. Oh, it was Kate Hensler. I mentioned about maybe a 60 some odd year old man should not be writing hip storylines for the young guys these days. Like they know they don't have their pulse on the wrestling game. That was decently written. So the match that I was more interested in the whole night was my boy Xavier Woods taking on Jinder Mahal. And I love the fact that Kofi came out with him, and Kofi was one of those sexy ass Jays again. Holler at Kofi with the Jays.
To keep an eye on those sneaky Shanky and Veer.
Yeah, Veer and Shanky. Yeah. Good match. Kofi made sure that Veer and Shanky didn't do anything. Jinder got a lot of offense in too.
He even hit the Colossus.
Oh my gosh.
But Xavier Woods had presence of mind. Put his hand on the ropes. Break the count.
Xavier Woods is the man. Woods is over.
Does Xavier Woods have a name for his version of the Savage Elbow?
Savage Elbow.
That's it?
Yep. I bet Julian has a box of tissues because the Jinder didn't win. Don't hinder the Jinder. Yes, don't hinder the Jinder.
So even though he walks like he does the catwalk and then the elbow.
It's all right, Julian. 3MB will reunite Saudi Mania.
Shane, from your mouth to Vince McMahon's ear.
Shane's about to get banned on this channel. He's about to get banned. We will not have that shit talk here, Shane. You understand, Shane? Do not bring that shit back up.
Hey, man, look. When that forbidden door opens and we see one-man rock band Heath Slater make his way back over to WWE.
Hey, he made his return to Impact Wrestling not too long ago. Like last week, I believe.
All that. Yeah, he's back.
He's back. That's right.
Maybe with Swoggle at his side.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, we had some really good matches tonight. Bianca Belair versus Charlotte totally killed it. 20 minutes, fucking long.
We had Mansour win a singles match against Cedric Alexander.
Oh my God, did you see my tweet? I put up about Mansour. Mansour went fucking savage, bro. Like he was like, "Listen here, you piece of scum."
You know what was great about that match? They really showed Cedric Alexander working his back to set him up for the lumbar check later on in the match.
Yes.
I mean, he was giving him the forearms to the lower back, punching him, giving him the knees, the whole thing, man. Cedric was going in on him, but he never got there. And Mansour was just like, man, bump this. I ain't no loser. And he pulled a rabbit out of the hat, and it was a wrap.
It was real. It was awesome. It was, shit. Like I said, I can't believe Raw was so good tonight. I mean, they even had Bearcat Lee's clawing his way to Raw next week of the season premiere. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a Keith Lee Limitless Legion t-shirt. They are currently on clearance at WWE Shop Zone for $5. Get them now before the Bearcat Lee shirts hit the Shop Zone, and all you can get is a Bearcat Lee shirt that when you press the button here, it goes.
Oh my God. But let me tell you some funny news that came across today. So they had the Women's World Tag Team Champions there tonight. It was awesome. The Women's World Tag Team Champions were on the show. And did you notice that the Women's World Tag Team Champions were on the show with 2 belts? Well, the news report says that Rhea Ripley's bag was stolen with the tag team title in it, and it hasn't been found. And Rhea has actually gone on Twitter and told people, hey, if you see my stuff on sale online, please get a hold of me so we can stop it from being sold. Wow. It's crazy.
Well, you know, it happened to Jericho, so I guess it could happen to anybody.
True. And they talked about that too. But the big news, oh my God, the big news. I got followed by the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast channel. Actually got followed by Top Dollar.
Yeah.
So I basically put the Young Bucks bio on Top Dollar's page. And the bio says, popularized by the current style that most of your favorites now use. I wore Dior's in the match, and now every wrestler suddenly wears expensive shoes to the ring. And then I put the Max Caster rebuttal on his page too. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and help with this war between AEW and WWE's battle of rap supremacy.
Hey man, a high tide raises all ships, as Biggie and Tupac.
True statement. There's gotta be a Batman to a Joker. Oh man, we go off the rails every fucking week on this show, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry, but yeah, I'm just saying, Zelina Vega.
Hey, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not watch Raw, one reason for you to watch Raw is for that same Cedric Alexander and Mansour match, where Cedric Alexander hits a pump handle suplex followed by a backbreaker that looks
oh my God, yes,
fantastic.
Well, Cedric Alexander is fucking awesome, dude. He is. I'm glad WWE is finally doing something with him like they really should have. Cedric is such an amazing talent.
Yes,
from that Cruiserweight Classic gimmick to him winning the Cruiserweight Championship to him being drafted to Raw. They really and truly should just let all the fucking, let it all go. Let's just be like, hey, let's do it. Let's let this guy fucking run. Take the reins off of him and just let him go.
Oh yeah.
But alas, they won't do that. And it's just stupid. It's like Bryan Danielson. When he was Bryan Danielson in WWE, he was going and doing the WWE style of matches, and he was great. And then you let Daniel Bryan come back out, and it's ridiculous. But when Bryan Danielson fucking wrestled Minoru Suzuki, 30 minutes of savage match. That's the difference between WWE and other companies. The WWE wants to keep you to a style that they're accustomed to. And if you look at some of these guys that are doing their matches lately, I'm thinking some of these guys are just doing their own shit.
I also think that WWE wanted to keep Daniel Bryan from allowing himself to get concussed out of the business.
Yeah, well.
Because some of those shots he was taking from Suzuki, I was like,
oh my God,
bruh.
The first big stiff forearm he took and he fell face down. I was like, damn.
I was sitting there counting the years falling off of his career.
Right, there's another 5. There's another 10.
Bing, 2030. Bing, 2029. Bing, 2028.
Well, look, Suzuki is like 60-some years old, so the murder grandpa wasn't fucking letting it go either.
That's because he's just too old and crazy to know better. Just
he don't care.
Just like what's his name? Dory Funk.
Oh my Jesus!
They're both the Funks for that matter. Shit.
Yeah. Well, going back to the craziness of this whole Raw thing.
Talk about craziness. We had another interview between Lashley and Goldberg, and it's so crazy they couldn't be in the same room together. They had to be separated.
It's like all these death threats, man.
Just the death threats. And oddly enough, Bobby Lashley is the only person with sense enough to say to Goldberg,
Right.
like
he was like, you can't make threats like that on television. You can go to jail.
The funniest angle. So okay. We get into dangerous waters here because there's certain things that when we speak them out loud and we give them life, there's a possibility that it could possibly make its way to Vince's ear and get actual life on screen. And I really hesitate from speaking certain things.
Vince
However,
isn't gonna let anybody get killed inside.
No, not that part.
Okay.
But remember what led up to the finger poke of doom?
Oh God.
Remember Goldberg was supposed to be in a triple threat match with Hogan and Nash.
That's right.
But Elizabeth accused him of something, and I don't remember what. And Goldberg got arrested, and so he got taken to the police station. And then before the match, the charges got dropped, and he got released.
And he stole a fucking police car.
And he stole
and drove back to the Omni.
And he drove back to the
across
Omni.
the street.
Which was across the street.
It was across the street, ladies and gentlemen. He
Okay,
literally stole a police car.
If you've not watched wrestling during this period of time, Goldberg and cars was just never a mix. For him, cars wouldn't start. Cars, like, he got cut the fuck up. He busted windows out with his forearm. He flooded the engines. Him, and like, he didn't need to drive one. Anyway, but so he steals a car, drives across the street, and he gets there too late because the finger poke of doom happened and the titles change hands. So what I'm saying is this: he's going to fight Lashley. He's making all these death threats.
Somebody's going to jail.
Like, suppose they did this thing where someone's like, anybody seen Bobby?
Oh my God.
And where's Bobby? Anybody
He's
seen Bobby?
In the desert. That's where he's at.
And then it's like, it's time for the match. And Goldberg's like, he's a coward. He didn't show up. And then everyone's like, hey, ain't nobody seen Bobby Lashley? And all of a sudden the cops are like, of course, jump to conclusions. Maybe he's dead. Goldberg, you're under arrest. So then Goldberg's under arrest in Saudi Arabia. And then at the end of the show, Bobby's like, I win.
You know what? You know where you just messed up? Let me tell you where you just messed up, because you just fucked up. You know where you just fucked up, right? Let me tell you where you just fucked up. You want to know where you fucked up? That's where you fucked up. Are you listening? This is where you fucked up.
Tell me.
Vince McMahon, I heard that shit, and now it's going to happen. He done heard you. You done fucked up. You told Vince a storyline. I mean, he'll probably forget it by he'll probably forget it by Tuesday, because, that's how they are. But if they don't forget it, that's going to be the storyline. So
Bobby shows up on Raw, and then they have like a camera left behind in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God, no.
And the Saudi Arabian officials, and oh my God, if they could just like make this as least racist as possible.
That's not going to happen. WWE. It's not going to happen. Look. I'm going to go to a commercial break right now, because I need to gain control of this conversation,
because this could like go downhill so many ways. Because Goldberg's about to call Lashley boy any minute. You see it on the tip of his tongue every time he does a promo.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to get demonetized.
Drive me insane! I'll be cruel, so lame, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruel,
want to get your hair cut? You go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Shane had this to say while we were away. Is Julian trying to get Bobby and Goldberg killed? I think so, Shane. I think Julian is trying to set Bobby up. I'm trying to set Goldberg up because Goldberg gonna say some shit, and it's gonna be all over the yeah.
So just to respond to Shane's earlier comment about passing me tissues because of Jinder's loss, I knew Jinder was going to lose this match just by the way he entered the ring. Xavier Woods had the full hype going into the match. Jinder just kind of walked in with Shanky and Veer, and there wasn't much fanfare. It reminded me a lot of, ladies and gentlemen, please coming to the ring, in the ring, weighing in at 210 pounds from Portland, Oregon, Bob Smith.
Bob Smith.
And his opponent. Dun, 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 dun.
The Warrior.
And then the Warrior
start shaking the ropes and shit.
You're like, oh shit, is Bob Smith gonna win this? I don't know, maybe.
Hell no, Bob Smith ain't gonna win.
Is Bob Smith gonna get this? No, Bob Smith ain't gonna get this. So yeah, we all knew Xavier Woods was gonna win tonight.
I'm glad Xavier Woods. I'm glad he won. It was about time that they did something perfect and they did something right with him. But the thing about tonight that kind of threw me off a little bit was during the match between Doudrop and Shayna Baszler, Zelina Vega came out wearing
the Queen outfit.
I don't know if it was like a toga.
It looked like the King of the Ring cape.
It looked
and a
like
crown.
She was like almost naked in what she was wearing, and then she comes out and she puts on the crown and the robe, and she sits on the throne. Now, I'm just gonna say this, and ladies and gentlemen, I have been a key supporter in women's wrestling. I have been pushing women's wrestling and giving women more time. And I'm interviewing young ladies and like legit veterans from this business, giving you guys more airtime to put the product out there to help build and boost excitement for women's wrestling. But this shit right here just took women's wrestling back to fucking John Laurinaitis' Diva Championship days. You had her come out dressed like a fucking, like just half naked. So instead of respecting her as a wrestler, now you're looking at her as a sex symbol. It's Zelina Vega, who she's won 2 matches in the last 6 months that she's been back on TV. And now you're putting her in the finals of this tournament that's supposed to be like history making, groundbreaking. We all know that women are looked at as third-class citizens over in Saudi Arabia. Like their bodies can't be seen, their faces can't be seen. So this is what Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis are going to be like, let's send this over to Saudi Arabia. I truly hope that no one gets held on a tarmac again and the plane gets stranded there for hours and hours because the government doesn't want them to leave because of this blatant disrespect for women and for the Saudi government.
So there's one caveat to what you said. How much non-WWE money did Zelina Vega make last year?
A lot, actually. Her Twitch stream was killing it.
And why did she make it on Twitch?
Well, honestly, she would go on Twitch wearing sweats and a t-shirt and just talking.
Yeah. And she was doing her cosplay.
Well, yeah.
On her OnlyFans, or I'm sorry, what was it, OnlyFans?
That too.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's using what she got to get paid, and what she got ain't bad.
Well, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to, like, in my opinion, you shouldn't have to put yourself in a position like that.
You shouldn't have to. No, but is she saying no?
Good question. I do have to tell you this, though. I just found out some news. It's totally off topic, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. No, we'll talk about it off air. I just saw something really interesting that you probably will be interested in knowing.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, ladies and gentlemen, the women involved in these matches should not have to be put in a position where,
no,
you have to. And now, like in this day and time, women should be looked at as equals and not just eye candy.
Not TNA.
No, not Okay, so going on to the next match.
Team RK Bro versus the Street Profits.
The promo was the best thing of the night.
Because Riddle looked at
Randy. He looked at Randy Orton and he goes, yeah, man, they're talking about they want the smoke. And then Randy goes, do you want the smoke? He says, yeah, bro. Do you want the smoke? I want all the smoke. Let's go get the smoke. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why that's so funny is because Randy Orton was suspended for marijuana use a while back. And we all know that Riddle is a pothead. So
wasn't Randy suspended more than once for a wellness violation?
Hey, I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. I don't write the news, I just report it, okay? I don't write the news, ladies and gentlemen, I just report it.
Okay.
But anyway, that's what made that whole segment so funny. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that segment a lot. What I didn't enjoy was the AJ Styles Omos segment with
I'm sorry, what?
The AJ Styles and Omos.
AJ Styles and I gotta say, Nikki ASA.
He is really big. He is so big. Ladies and gentlemen, he is so big.
His personal colossus.
The personal colossus. That's right. He is so big.
Thank you.
He is 7 feet tall because he is so big. Omos. Their promo backstage was fucking stupid. AJ looks like he's acting like that kid that that kid that had like the kid that was a bully and had another kid that would fight for him, so he would instigate the fights.
Yeah.
He would instigate the fights and be like, yeah, beat him up. So during the tag match, which was actually pretty good. I don't like Riddle. I'm sorry. I'll just say it right here. I don't like Riddle. I said on this podcast, Matt Riddle, I do not like your gimmick. I do not fucking like Riddle. The whole stupid stoner gimmick is dumb. It's dumb. And
that it is.
I just can't handle it. Every time I see Riddle in that gimmick, I want to change the fucking channel. Like, that's how bad it is. But because he's with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton's porn stash and his little whatever you think that is under his chin.
Flavor Saver.
Yeah, exactly. It was it was funny. I'm just saying it was so funny. The point that the tag team match was great, and then Omos and AJ came out and attacked them.
Yes.
I mean, it kind of made me feel like like RK Bro versus AJ and Almost at this Crown Jewel should be a triple threat now with the Street Profits.
Nah.
I mean, think about it. The Street Profits got robbed. They should have that match.
Nah, but they didn't get robbed enough. They got robbed on one match. They need to get robbed like 2-3 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
they really got no beef with either team right now, per se. I mean, they just got finished getting their ass kendo stick to death by the Usos
Oh my
on
God,
SmackDown.
yes.
So,
I'm surprised they're walking today. that was an ass beating. Like
sure was.
I was like, you stole something from the grocery store. Your mom whooped your ass on the way home.
And then the daddy caught him when he got home.
Right.
So yeah.
Bad. So I mean, all in all, Raw was actually really good. I mean, I can't believe it. You know, then they had a couple of those Halloween Havoc, spin the wheel, make the deal, promos for the NXT's Halloween Havoc on next Thursday.
And you know what's funny? I will watch it just for the spin the wheel, make the deal.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But the fact that they're doing Halloween Havoc is just kind of odd to me. Like,
yeah,
that I could see if they were doing it for NXT Takeover, but doing it just for the weekly show is just like a little oddball.
Yeah, well, you know, that's hey. What can we say?
Yeah.
What can we say?
So after Team RKO, we had Queen of the Ring final of Shayna Baszler versus Doudrop. So we all know how that turned out. So we will
Doudrop.
We'll be seeing Zelina Vega and Doudrop in Saudi Mania.
Look
in the finals for Queen of the Ring.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep saying.
But oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, our barn burner of a co-main event for the night. If you missed it, you missed it. And I don't know how they didn't advertise this more, but out of the blue, prepping for Saudi Mania, prepping for his King of the Ring finals match.
Yes.
In action, we have Finn Balor taking on the Predator, Mace.
Oh my God. Mace came to the ring and did the whole growl. I was like, what the fuck? I rather enjoyed this match. Mace was quick. He was sliding around the ring, doing the thing. He was beating Finn Balor down, and all of a sudden it was like, yep, that's it. Game over. Finn put the coup de grace on him. Done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got up. I grabbed my cup, put some ice in it. I poured some whiskey. I came back, and Finn was walking back to the down the ramp. I was like, wait, what? I got no shirt.
Like, what the hell just happened? I can tell you exactly what happened. You know what happened, Julian? This is what happened. Mace came in the ring. He said, growl. He attacked Finn. Balor.
Growl.
Finn whipped him off, gave him a kick to the stomach, did some other shit. Mace grabbed him, made a nice little German suplex on Finn. Finn got back up. Didn't fall. Top rope didn't break this time. He went to do the coup de grace. Hit him. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Literally, I got up because my dog was barking. I came back and it was over.
It was that quick.
Oh my God. But the best part about it was he was fighting with Xavier Woods, and Kofi came out. And Kofi was like, nah, man, y'all need to break it up.
Yes.
All I saw was those sick-ass J's that Kofi was wearing. I didn't see nothing else. I don't know what was going on. I was like, Kofi and them J's. I need them Joes. I literally went on StockX today to find those Jordans. $260. Yes, I put my order in for those Jordans today. I will have them.
So they're really hyping up Finn versus Xavier. I guess they had to give him a reason to, yeah. So it should be a good match.
It's gonna be a great match, and that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to. And quite honestly, like all bullshit aside, like I was joking about Saudi Mania, like literally, I might take the day off of work. I might literally not go to work that day because these matches. This is a legit pay per view. Like I'm looking at.
Check this out.
Mansour versus Mustafa Ali.
What if Goldberg were to hire T-Bar and Mace?
Oh my God. Look, do not speak it into existence because Vince is probably sitting there.
Hey man, so look, this is what's gonna happen.
Listen to this guy. He's giving us some good shit.
So this is what's gonna happen. Like Bobby Lashley's gonna come up missing. They're gonna blame Goldberg. Goldberg's gonna get arrested in Saudi.
Look, you guys,
and because of Saudi laws, they can hold him longer.
You guys stop talking about it. Now we're accessories.
They're gonna get back to Raw on Monday, and Lashley's gonna be like, "Oh, my bad, I missed my flight, and my phone broke, and I couldn't call nobody.
My phone broke."
And then they're finally gonna let like Goldberg go, and he's gonna be stuck in Saudi for and then he won't be able to get back till the week after. And by that time, most wrestling fans will forget they even had a feud. Who wins?
Actually, WWE will forget they had a feud, so it is what it is.
And that way, nobody dies. However, Goldberg's contract is literally fulfilled. And now he can just go home. He may Chase, Connor, Crane,
Gable, no, Gage.
Gage.
Gage. It was a gun. Clock. Clock Anderson.
Something. Yeah. But that's Arn. That's Arn. So we wrap up the night with Bianca versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's title.
No. See, now you're forgetting the best part of the show.
Oh, shit.
John Morrison is sitting there again. He's sitting there again, and he's like, and the War Raiders, the Viking Experience, War Machine. What other names do they have? Did I cover all the names? They walk in and they're like, what in Hera's name are you doing over here? He's like, I'm looking for my chi. And when you get your chi, what are you going to do with her? Like, what are you going to do with her? They're using these guys as comic relief. It's so fucking ridiculous. Then you got the women's tag team champions walking around backstage in gear.
Yeah.
Just walking up to people.
No match.
They went to Bianca Belair. They handed her Nikki puts a red Raw hat on her head.
Yes.
And it's all bunched up, and she was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this hat, but
it won't fit over her braid. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many things that happened on Raw tonight, but like I said, Raw was pretty good. I'm gonna give Raw 3 out of 5. I'm really gonna give it 3 out of 5. Like, that's the highest I've ever given a Raw.
You said Raw was really good.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, not a 4.
No, a 3
out of 3.5.
Look, a 3 out of 5. Okay, it would have been more. It would have been a 4 if they didn't have R-Truth and this stupid 24/7 shit.
It would have been a 4 in the Tokyo Dome.
It would have been a 4 to swap me down in the fucking East LA.
Shit,
it would have been a 4 to Anaheim swap meet.
Raw to the Rhodium. Come on now.
It would have been a Raw to Anaheim swap meet. That's what it would have been. WPW style.
Get a free roll of socks.
Get a torta. Hey, even Shane understands that. Shane said, look, 3 is generous a number for Raw. Don't push it. That's right. Don't push it. Because they don't push shit at Raw either. They'll forget. But honestly, though, the card for this big crown jewel show is actually really good.
So
I'm really impressed.
I kind of wonder if they're not going to add like another match.
They probably will.
Looking at the way things are going tonight, I was wondering if Mansour didn't already have a match, I was going to say they're going to put him against Cedric Alexander. But I was wondering if they weren't going to try and find a way to get the Street Profits or somebody else on the show also.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be a good triple threat match with the Street Profits.
And not a triple threat match. That'd be a clusterfuck.
This whole show, look. Okay. Look, Julian, let's go over the card. So everyone.
All right, you got the
understands.
card. You got the latest copy of the card that I sent you, right?
I got the latest copy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read to you this card because this honestly, this card's better than fucking WrestleMania was. It's certainly better than Hell in a Cell. I mean, certainly better than Extreme Rules. We
Oh my
have the
God.
first match,
Certainly better than Extreme Rules.
a grudge match, Mansour versus Mustafa Ali. They've actually built a storyline over the course of weeks, so that's awesome. That's a grudge match.
Long-term storytelling.
Yeah, 3 weeks. The Visionary, Seth Rollins, takes on Edge in a Hell in a Cell match. In my opinion, the best match on the card, Finn Balor versus Xavier Woods for the King of the Ring crown. Then we're going to have... Oh my God, I just read it. The Death in the Dunes grudge match. The Almighty Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. WWE Championship match. Big E versus Drew McIntyre. Raw tag team match. We got AJ Styles and Almost the personal Colossus Almost versus Team Arcade Bro.
Yep.
For the Raw Tag Team Championship. Then we have the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, who is a Raw superstar, as the SmackDown champion, versus Bianca Belair, who is a Raw superstar, going for the SmackDown championship, versus Sasha Banks, the only SmackDown wrestler on that match. Sasha Banks just pinned Becky Lynch last night. On Friday night on SmackDown. So
Sure did.
Yep. And then we got the Universal Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Now, I want to start from the bottom to the top.
All right.
So let's start with the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. We're going to do some predictions right here, ladies and gentlemen. So get your pen and paper out, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to go down. Predictions warfare. Last time, me and Julian tied 4-4. This time it's for all the marbles. So if I win, Julian, you have to publicly on the podcast denounce Roman Reigns as your tribal chief.
Ooh.
And denounce 3MB.
What?
If I lose, I will publicly on this podcast state that I acknowledge the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
All right.
And I will publicly change my name from the franchise player on my list for the entire show. It will say 3MB is boss.
I like that.
All right.
Hey, now here's a question.
Shoot.
Are we going just for the winner picks, or are we doing the stipulations too?
God dang, that's deep. That's a deep cut.
Are we going total points? Or are we just going straight up winners, losers?
Let's just go straight up winners. Straight up winners. But but just like on Wrestle Talk, here's the rule. If I pick one person, you gotta pick the other person. You can't pick the same person.
What?
Yes.
How is that even fair?
What do you mean? How's it? If I say I pick Bianca Belair to win, you go, well, I pick Bianca Belair to win too. What the fuck? We're both gonna just keep winning.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not.
There's gonna be no winner.
Okay, you know what? All right, go ahead. So obviously you're picking Brock Lesnar to win.
You picking Brock Lesnar?
No, you're picking Brock Lesnar.
Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and choose your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Well, why would I pick Brock Lesnar? He's not going to win.
Why not?
Because he's not the tribal chief.
Okay.
He's not the head of the table.
I will make you this deal.
Okay.
Fine. I will pick Brock Lesnar to win the Universal Championship. But for the WWE Championship, I'm going to pick Big E.
Okay.
All right. So I've got Big E to retain the WWE Championship over Drew McIntyre. And then I've got Brock Lesnar to win the Universal Championship.
Here's a question.
Shoot.
But we're not going on. We're not doing Stipulations. I was going to say, are you talking about is he winning by a pin, submission, or a DQ?
He's retaining. Big E's
He's going to
retaining the
retain.
championship.
He's going to retain. All right.
And Brock Lesnar is going to win the championship.
Okay.
Because he's a farmer.
All right. SmackDown Women's Championship.
I am going to go Sasha Banks pinning Bianca Belair.
I am going to go with Bianca Belair pinning Sasha Banks.
All right. So there it is. I've got Sasha. You got Bianca. Raw World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to go AJ Styles and Omos.
Okay. Who do you have getting pinned?
I have Randy Orton RKOing his partner because he's so sick and tired of he's so sick and tired of this fucking idiot that he's willing to lose the fucking tag team titles to get away from him.
That's a total possibility.
Oh my God.
All right.
I see it happening. If I wrote the story, that's what would happen. And they would have their match at WrestleMania. Long-term story booking. Of course, we know that won't happen. It'd probably be a Great Balls of Fire.
Okay, so next match is a no-holds-barred match, Death in the Dunes grudge match.
I'm going to
Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg.
I'm going to go with Goldberg. Because think about it like this. Right now, Bobby Lashley's on a tear. His gimmick, he is so over right now. He is the beast. He is the bee's knees. And what happens every time they go to Saudi? Goldberg wins. Goldberg killed the Fiend in Saudi, man. He killed the Fiend. He won the Universal Championship the last time he was there. Trust me.
Did Goldberg beat The Undertaker in Saudi?
I think.
I mean, he almost killed him. But
no, he didn't beat him, but he beat his brains in with his botched ass fucking finish. Anyway, I'm just saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now.
I'm thinking that this is Goldberg's last match in the WWE, and we all know you gotta honor tradition, and you gotta go out counting the lights, or he'll be in a jail cell. One of the two.
Now, in the world of professional wrestling, I can see that happening. Someone saying, you know what? This is my last match here. I'm going to go ahead and put someone over on my way out. But this Goldberg.
But it's Goldberg.
Goldberg ain't putting nobody over. So
except himself.
Yeah, exactly.
And Gage.
Twice on Sunday.
Or Gage.
No, he might not put Gage over either. He let Gage get choked out. Yeah.
Finn Balor versus Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods all day, man.
All right, so I'm going to take Finn. I'm going to go with the original Bullet Club president, whatever you want to call him.
That's right. The Prince Devitt.
Prince Devitt.
Just make sure he doesn't go to the top rope. Because, when people go to the top rope, shit happens.
Unless the red light starts blinking and his heart starts pumping.
Yep, that'd be it.
Which would be funny as hell if the next time that happened, Taz came out.
From the Red Hook section. Oh, my God.
All right, Queen's Crown Tournament Finals. Zelina Vega versus Doudrop.
Paige Van Zandt. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. She's not in that. I just wish that she was. Zelina Vega.
I'm going to go with Double D.
I bet you are. I bet you are. Wow, people are putting angry faces on our thing tonight. What the hell is that all about?
You guys should put a bonus point on the pin for King of the Ring.
Opponents.
Hey, Cheryl. So, in case you're wondering, if you ever, I'm gonna make it a point to send you a copy of my scorecards that I make up. But in addition to just picking the winner, there are stipulations that you can get points for. And so, for King of the Ring, you can get extra points for calling the number of coup de grace that Finn Balor executes.
Who Woods going to cosplay as? Jerry Lawler.
You can guess what Woods' new finisher will be. You can guess who's going to be the heel, and then you can get an extra points if you call whether it's going to be a pin, submission, or a DQ.
Okay, so you know what? Fine. Let's go ahead and throw those in there too. Let's throw those in there.
Oh,
yeah. You know what? Since you're explaining the rules and you're putting it out there, let's throw those in. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and put some points on this bitch. All right. So Mansour versus Ali. I say Mansour beats him. Mansour is going to get the huge pop because Mansour is the fucking rock of that place. Like he's, keep in mind Mansour was like 99-1 when he debuted on the main roster.
Does the match go further than more than 5 minutes?
No.
I think it will.
Mansour with the pin.
Yep, I'm gonna give them a pin. Who gets the bigger pop, Mansour or Mustafa?
Mansour.
Oh, that's because that is his hometown.
Exactly. And I picked Mansour to win. So boom, there it is. Boom goes the mic.
So Mansour can get the bigger pop. Retribution run in? You know what? I'm saying yes.
Retribution. No.
Table, ladders, and chairs. This early in the show, I'm going to say no.
Early in the show, it's going to be the semi-main event. You watch. At 9 a.m. on Thursday morning.
You know what? You
he's
could
the Hulk
write
Hogan
about that. You forgot about Hell in a Cell.
Oh, I didn't forget about that. I'm going to choose the visionary Seth Rollins.
Oh man, crazy man Edge. He broke in Edge's house, man. Edge got to go over.
Look,
his wife would never forgive him.
The visionary Seth Rollins is going to win.
We're going to get at least 4 spears. We're going to get 3 curb stomps. Hell in a Cell. So yeah, Edge will have to leave in a stretcher.
Nope, disqualification. No, realistically, I think there's going to be
we have chairs.
I mean, Hell in a Cell is just Hell in a Cell.
Can you submit in Hell in a Cell? Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, so we'll have a submission.
Yeah. Okay. You said submission. I say Rollins escapes the cage.
Disqualification. Come on now. All right. Zelina Vega versus Doudrop.
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
3 minutes.
On the nose?
On the nose.
Does it exceed 3 minutes? You're saying no. I'm saying yes.
No.
Doudrop versus Zelina Vega. No. Do we get interference
in that match?
Shayna Baszler? Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Who do you think she's going to come out after, Zelina Vega or Doudrop?
Both of them.
Both of them. Oh, okay. You're really throwing it out
See,
there.
the whole thing is, I thought, so initially the scorecard says Zelina Vega versus Shayna Baszler. I had Nia Jax coming back.
No, Nia Jax is going to be out for a couple months.
What's she out for?
A legit injury. I think. I heard rumors that it was a legit injury.
She got a holectomy?
She got a whole new vibe. I don't know, but I know she's coming back as a face. So
Ref bump. Yes, we got to have a ref bump for this match. Shayna Baszler's coming back. International object.
if it's from the United States, it's a foreign object. So
No. International object. We don't say foreign object anymore. That's racist. To be a pin.
you forget I'm Canadian. There isn't much racism here.
It's in Saudi.
Oh, yeah, true statement. Chairs will be used for sure. At a BCW Worldwide show, I do believe that the best weapon is a wet floor sign because, that's crazy. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, live this Saturday, October 23rd, at the Holocene, BCW Worldwide presents the return. Man, 1001 Southeast Morrison Street there in Portland, Oregon. For advance tickets, because they are going fast, there's literally 9 advance pre-sold tickets left. The rest of you guys are going to pay at the door. Look.
Are they VIP?
They're VIP. You got to call Patty at 503-757-3132. You can email bcwbooker@gmail.com. You can go to Eventbrite. Ladies and gentlemen, eventbrite.com/BCW presents the return. Go get those tickets because they are selling fast. I mean, like DC Fandom just had their big unveil of all the new movies that are coming out, and they had to Flash. These tickets are going faster than the Flash. I'm telling you, get your tickets, get them now, because if you don't get them, you're gonna be standing at the door, and we get to capacity, you're gonna get turned away. But that's okay, because if you contact bcwbooker@gmail.com, you can find out how you can watch it live on pay-per-view. This show is 21 and over, so if you're under the age of 21 and you still want to experience the craziness of BCW Worldwide, live this Saturday, doors open 4:30, bell time is 5 o'clock. 21 and over show. Trust me, if you want to watch this, contact bcwbooker@gmail.com. Get yourself a link. That link will be live pay-per-view streamed all over. Get yourself that link, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. If you want to find out some real cool stuff, you can go ahead and go to www.bodyslam.net for all your cool news and everything. Look, breaking news stories every day. Every day. Keep in mind, we are the ones, bodyslam.net, that broke that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan to AEW confirmed. Trust me, you're going to want to go check them out, www.bodyslam.net. You can like, click, and subscribe. And if you like, click, and subscribe, we still doing giveaways. Giveaways, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving away DVDs, 3 disc set DVDs. Look, we're giving out all types of things, man. We're giving out DVDs. If you're a Portland wrestling fan,
VHSs.
Yes, capital with man. Look, plural.
CDs.
And look, a VHS of Portland Wrestling's greatest hits, 1977
Fire
to
up your
1980.
VCRs.
Oh my God, I don't think half the people on this podcast even know what the hell a VCR is, but if you do, trust me. That's right, Shane. Shane knows what's up. Giveaways. They're going to be giveaways at the door at the BCW Worldwide presents the return. Trust me, you're going to want to get your ass down there. Buy those tickets, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm telling you, it is going to be lit.
If you win that free VHS tape, it doesn't matter if you have a VCR. You know why? Because it's not just a VHS tape. It's a free VHS tape. And you can watch it whenever you want.
If it's free, it's for me.
You go visit grandma at the old folks' home, they got that cart with the TV on top.
Oh my God.
Got a VHS player in it. You just bring your VHS tape with you. You stick it in there. You and all the old folks can watch wrestling, and they love wrestling. Old people love wrestling.
I remember back when Stan Man Stasiak was there. I remember that Playboy Buddy Rose.
I remember Bearcat Lee when he was Bearcat Wright.
Cat Lee, yeah, I remember that guy. Damn guy, get off my lawn. Yeah. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna want to get there down here Saturday night, October 23rd, the Holocene, 1001 Southeast Morrison Street there in Portland, Oregon. BCW Worldwide presents the return, man. It is gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm taking on the Finnish phenom, Miko Maestro, who's challenging me yet again for the OIWA North American Heavyweight Championship. Big Red right there, the beautiful red goddess right behind me. Yeah, that one right there. She's going to be in my trophy case on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. And next Monday, when I come back to this podcast, guess where it's going to be? Right there. You can take, just like I'm going to beat Julian in these predictions.
Ah,
I'm going to retain my championship. Just like Bobby Lashley is going to lose to Goldberg, because, Goldberg's in Saudi. He don't ever lose there.
Bobby Lashley's just going to mysteriously come up missing.
Not talk about that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the show starts at 5, but the bar opens at 4.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can come down and get your drink on. The show's going to be crazy. Extra charge. Extra charge if you didn't rewind before.
Hey, if I buy a
days.
VIP ticket, do I get a picture of Bad Blood?
You know what, man? Here's the thing. I would do this. If you were there at 4:30 when the door is open, and you can walk into that building, and you can take your cell phone, and you can take a picture, and you take that picture, and you say, "Hey, I subscribed to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I subscribed to bodyslam.net. If you can show me that you actually subscribe to this YouTube channel, I will give you an autograph. I will give you an autograph picture. I will stand there at the door and hand you autograph pictures."
Whoa. You're giving away free autograph pictures?
Hey,
I was saying just taking a selfie like Austin Theory.
No. I'm going to go the extra mile, man. I'm going to go that extra mile.
Man.
I'm going to go that extra mile because that's what I do.
Taking care of the fans.
Hey, the fans took care of me for 29 years. I'm going to take care of them too. I'm going to let you touch Big Red. Maybe I won't. It all depends. That's right, Shane. Shane knows. Shane comes to BCW shows. So he knows. I don't give out free autographs. So I'm going to go ahead and give a free autograph. And you know what?
I'm so glad that
I'm about to do something crazy. I'm about to go like that dude, Crazy Gideon. I was like, free. I'm about to go crazy right now. I'm about to go crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So hold on 1 second.
Wait, you got Crazy Gideon up there?
Hold on. Yes, we do. I'll be right back.
I thought Crazy Gideon was just like a Southern California thing. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm glad that belt is red and not black because I really don't know. Hey, there he is.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Shh, come closer, ladies and gentlemen. Come closer. I don't want too many people to know this. Come closer. Look closer. Get out of my face. No. Really, this is what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to autograph a shirt from the 503 Originals. A custom-made Bad Blood DTF shirt.
What?
Down to fight. Get your mind out the gutter. DTF, down to fight. I'm gonna wear the shirt in the ring during the match. And when it's over, I will sign the autograph to that shirt. 25th person that walks through the door. 25th person that walks through the door that said they subscribed to bodyslam.net, that they subscribed to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. I will sign that shirt for you. Take a picture.
25th person that can name your co-host.
25th person that can name my co-host and the stupid band he wants to reunite. How about that? Don't give him any hints. If they watch the show, then they know. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Is that enough giveaways? Because I didn't give away the farm. I didn't even got a farm. I got an acre of land out there in the back, but I ain't got no farm animals. I got to go out there and mow the lawn, by the way.
If you had a pet goat, you wouldn't have those problems.
If I had a pet goat, wow, that's no, I don't want a pet goat. The hell I want a pet goat for?
Because if you're going to be the goat, you got to get a goat.
I am the goat. Anyway, going back to the show. Going back to what we were discussing. The pay-per-view was pretty good. This lineup is really good. I look for a lot of controversy from the show.
Missing bodies in the sand.
Look, we're not talking. Look, we cannot discuss murder.
The snuff in the sand. The death in the dunes.
Death in the dunes. Oh, okay. You know, Shane has a good idea. So now we need solo videos on how Julian will book the reunion of 3MB.
Holy shit, are you kidding me?
You want to do that? You want to do a fantasy booking of how you would do 3MB?
Absolutely.
You do that, and you know what? Since we're not going to be live this Wednesday night, due to the fact that there is no AEW show on Wednesday night, and we plan on doing a show Thursday night, how about this?
I'll have to record how to book the 3MB reunion.
There you go.
All right.
So live Thursday night on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, Julian is you got 3 minutes to tell us how you will book 3MB the reunion. And then we'll go over the Crown Jewel pay-per-view and how I won everything.
All right. Bet. Bet.
Oh, man. All right.
That's probably like 2 minutes and 30 seconds more than I need, but I'll take it.
True statement. You know what's funny? Cheryl just made this comment. If Goldberg said all that stuff on Facebook, he'd be jailed for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cheryl's a repeat offender. She's a Facebook inmate, but she knows.
Cheryl, you had your 30 days and then some, huh?
Yeah. Our co-host Tony is the same way. Tony DeBurns. He's a repeat offender of the Facebook jail. So yeah. Instead of Adam fantasy booking for on What Culture, Julian. That's right. Adam Blompier does it on What Culture Wrestling every week.
Oh, okay.
He does fantasy booking. So there it is. Shane, good look out, Shane. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we now have our Crown Jewel Saudi Mania 2021 scorecard. Welcome back to Riad. 7 infractions so far. Wow, 7 infractions. 7 infractions. 7 infractions. Cheryl, what the hell do you do on Facebook to get you put in Facebook jail 7 times?
You know what she does? She does like me. She has friends who post questions about zombies, and they're like, how would you kill a zombie? You're like, I take a sharp stick and I stab it in the head. And Facebook goes, you're inciting violence, 3 days.
Oh, so you guys are falling for the okie doke. I get it.
Yeah, got caught slipping.
I get it. Anyway, so yeah, you know, it's been a great show. It looks like it's going to be a great show. Queen's Crown tournament. I can't believe this is actually happening.
I really was looking forward to Shayna Baszler just stretching the shit out of Zelina. Oh, that sounded really bad. What I meant to say was, I was looking forward to Zelina Vega getting beaten really badly by Shayna Baszler and having some technical moves applied to her in a very painful manner.
Zelina Vega is about to become the queen of the ring. Let's just call it what it is.
I don't know, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had an opportunity, go to www.biaslam.net's YouTube channel. I dropped an interview with an amazing talent, Jasmine Allure. She's been on several AEW Dynamites, and she's been on a couple AEW Darks, and she's an up-and-coming worker. She's been in the business 2 years, and she's already like making waves. So go check that interview out, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. Apparently, I hate men and women telling a wife to whip her husband into shape in the bedroom is inciting violence. Death threats over pizza post. Wow. Denise Salcedo had a post.
She pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, Denise Salcedo had a post, and she said something about eating pizza with ranch, and people lost their shit. People lost their shit. She had a thread for like literally. I was reading her thread. It took me 2 days to get through the whole thing. It was that crazy.
Yeah, folks feel a certain kind of way about that.
Man, people are feeling some kind of way about a lot of things. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast once again. We love coming to your home 3 days a week just to shoot the shit, talk about wrestling. And apparently, Julian likes to lose at fantasy warfare. Predictions warfare.
Not this time.
All right, my man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here once again. We will see you guys on Wednesday. And for those, on Thursday for the special edition. Yeah, the special edition. You know
or Goldberg's trial.
Not
his bail hearing.
His bail hearing. His beheading.
I'm just
9
going to go ahead and
a.m.
make a Bobby Lashley missing poster right now.
Oh no, that'll be so bad. But this show is going to be aired 9 a.m. on the Peacock Network. 9 a.m.
But if we were in Portland, Oregon, when
It's
could we
9
watch
a.m..
this show?
True. If you're in Portland, Oregon, you want to watch the show after we go off the air, Julian knows what it is. Julian, tell the amazing people where they can watch it on TV.
Well, to answer that question, quite rhetorically, if you're in the Portland, Oregon area, you would watch this show on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 23 Xfinity TV and Channel 8003 CenturyLink TV. You'd watch it on Mondays at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity TV and Channel 8002 CenturyLink TV, and you would watch it on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 11 Xfinity TV and CenturyLink TV.
Man, there's a lot of places to watch this on TV. And you know, if you're driving around your car, you ain't got time to watch it on TV, but you want to listen to it. You want to hear the crazy shit that Julian and I talk about every week. You want to just listen to us talk about wrestling. You want to talk about some of the crazy guests that we have on that talk about wrestling, or you just want to shoot the shit. You want to hear about some funny jokes or some craziness that we do every day. You can go ahead and listen to us on Google, Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and every major podcast platform, ladies and gentlemen. You can go find us at www.bodyslam.net on YouTube. You can go find us at www.bodyslam.net online. Find out everything you want to know about professional wrestling, all the news, the rumors, every cool thing that's happening, some late breaking news, some surprising news, some weird contract negotiation rule, just some weird shit, like how AEW Rampage beat Smackdown in the ratings last week. No one expected that, but it happened. You can go ahead and find that information at www.bodyslam.net. And you can go there for all your wrestling news, needs, and all that other good stuff. Look, it's the winter time. It's fall. Christmas is coming around. It's that time of year where people get sad. People get down in the dumps. Holidays. People have lost loved ones. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline 1-800-273-8255 or text GO to 741-741 to reach a trained crisis counselor through Crisis Text Line, a global nonprofit organization. It is free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We like to help people out here. And just because she wasn't on the show for a long time, Nikki, almost a superhero, Nikki ASH. Yeah, that's Julian's favorite wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. He loves her. He loves her. But if you love local wrestling, remember, ladies and gentlemen, BCW Worldwide returns to the Holocene October 23rd, 1001 Southeast Morrison Street, Portland, Oregon, 97214. Advanced tickets are available. We have about 9 left. Call Patty at 503-757-3132. Email bcwbooker@gmail.com for video, pay-per-view links, and all that other good stuff to watch the show live if you're under the age of 21. And you can go to eventbrite.com/BCW Worldwide presents the return. Get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a humdinger. That's right, I said humdinger.
Barn burner.
Man.
They're going to be hanging from the rafters.
Wow, that's crazy. It's going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, thank you very much for joining us on another crazy installment of this Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. And remember, we're not here Wednesday. Thursday night, we will be here to bring you all the latest and greatest with all the wild action and pro wrestling news. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us once again. And we are out of here for the Mixologist right there, my boy. The man, the myth, the legend. The man who's going to lose to me.
We're going to Riyadh.
Oh, my God. We are going to Riyadh, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Once again, if we ain't back, if you don't see this podcast on Thursday,
that's because we're with Bobby Lashley.
Damn it.